Hey guys, Northern Lightseer here to bring you a daily. As you can see, I have some cards out here, and what's coming up in the energy is heavy, and so I just want to let you know now that this is sensitive material here. With Father's Day yesterday, many of us may have felt a sense of loss, and we were actually grieving. Some of us were grieving the loss, the passing of our fathers. But then there's those of us that are grieving the loss of our fathers even though they're still alive. And that's how it gets sensitive, because backstory for me, my father abandoned me at a very young age and moved 4,000 miles away and left me and my sister in an environment that was not good. We'll just put it at that. Okay. I love my mother. She's a warrior. She did the best she could. And I adore her. She never gave up. She has her issues. She does. But she never fucking let it stop her. My father ran. And when he found out just how bad the environment was that my sister and I were in, I was 12 years old, 11. He filed for custody. And that's how I ended up in Alaska. But even after I moved here, he was still not present in my life. The 6 years that I lived under his roof, I hardly saw him. And when I did see him, it was for lectures about what a fuck up I am. Once I flew the coop, I hardly hear from him. It's always been me that's had to initiate visits and conversation. My father is extremely hermity. He never expresses his feelings. He avoids conflict. He just runs away. He always has just run away. And so I can't expect anything different from him. What's coming up today is the release. And I feel like I need to get this out because I don't think I'm the only one going through this. It's coming up in the cards. This message is also for somebody else out there. The first card that came out was this one. I was just checking the vibes, seeing what was going on. Okay, aside from what's happening in my life. Okay, but here it is. And Spirit told me to stop. Once I stopped pulling cards and turned my recorder on once I saw these two. The Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles. A father-child dynamic. Okay. I had to stop. And I had to jump on here. And I pulled some of these archetypes. And I've got 3 of them. And then I have the one from the bottom. And once I read what came out, I knew I had to get on here. So, healing family issues. Your love life benefits from forgiving your parents. Okay? Now, there's a fine line. Okay? If you've tried and tried and tried to maintain some kind of relationship with an absent parent, and they still continue to be elusive. You have to forgive them for your own sake. You have to bring yourself closure. You have to close that door for that never-ending longing for that parent's love. Because what that does is it affects your love life. Abandonment issues. Many of us struggle with some kind of abandonment issue, and it stems from our parents. Okay, my father does not want to hear my truth. I've tried to tell him, and he just ghosted me. Told me I needed to get a grip. He is so wrapped up in his burying and keeping everything hidden that he cannot even face his own daughter's truth just because he doesn't like the truth. You have to forgive them for your own sake. If you cannot establish and or maintain a healthy relationship with a parent, it's time to sever and forgive. That begins the healing process. And so I begin my healing journey today. Today. The first card out came out together with this. It was the karmic in the family. So, karmic family lessons, generational curses, things that have been passed down from generation to generation that were never addressed. And this is happening today. You're breaking free from this grip. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry, guys. My kid came home and brought a bunch of friends in the house. And yeah. So, today is the day. And with Father's Day happening yesterday, this could have hit heavy for many of you. Today's the day to escape this grip of longing for that love, for that absent parent. That they're never going to give it to you. Okay? It's time to understand that. Divine intervention is stepping in here. Your angels are calling for you to forgive them, to release and save yourself. Okay? You're releasing. And it's so funny that this grip card came out because my father literally told me, you need to get a grip. Little does he know that I am fully gripped. Okay? He hasn't seen me in 3 years. How would he know if I'm gripped or not? He just automatically passed it to me. It's my fault. And it's always been that way. Absent parents never like to take accountability. They don't like to see that their absence is a huge contributing and key factor to your failed relationships because you were not given a good model to emulate, to look up to, and probably had no guidance. And so then they want to tell you every mistake that you made along the way was your fault, and because you're a fuck up. But they refuse to take into consideration the fact that they didn't offer you any guidance. None. You're literally just floating along. And so what happens? What happens when children don't have, when an absent parent will provide them with no guidance? What happens? They end up getting themselves into relationships with people that leave them abandoned. This was a real eye-opener for me. And now I know that I can take the steps towards healing. I am free. I'm a free bird now, Dad. You could have told your parent your truth, whether it be in a letter, an email, text, verbally, however. Proving to them that they done fucked up and they will not be held accountable. And now, okay, if you've expressed your truth to your parent and they passed it off and then ghosted you because they refused to hear your truth, just because they don't like the truth does not mean it's not the truth. It is your truth, and you are entitled to that, because they can't discount the truth that you felt authentically. That is your truth, not theirs. They don't get to decide if it's your truth or not. And so, if you've sent them your truth, here's their state. Bound by their conscience. When you sever ties with a parent, because you can prove that they were a shitty parent, and then they ghost you, silence. Crickets. That's all you need to know. That tells you more about your parent than that you'll ever need to know. If your parent can't even have the balls to stand up and defend you or bring you some kind of justice, or maybe try to be a part of your life, instead they ghost. That says more about them than it ever does about you. And so now, all you can do is cleanse and heal. Keep yourself grounded and centered. And look, it says it right here in this card. Staying grounded, finding your center. Okay? Aligning yourself with the universe. You were calm because you have taken so much time. You've probably written letters. You probably have saved drafts of what you have, of all your feelings to this parent that you never sent. You've been busy finding your center so that you could express yourself the most efficient way possible, because you knew that this parent would not accept accountability. And so when you sent this message, you were calm. This parent is really insecure. Very insecure. And that's why they run. This red lipstick, this proof card came out twice. Look at this, you guys. It came out twice. Proof. You can prove beyond a reasonable doubt that this parent is a large contributing factor, and it molded you into who you are today. Now, it's our job to recognize their fuck-ups. Okay, look, it's right here on the bottom of this deck. Situation's about to explode. Holy shit. Yeah, look, because you're investigating, and now you're protecting yourself. cleansing. You can prove without a shadow of a doubt that this parent was not there for you. And that's got them in this energy. They get to live with their own conscience now. You freed yourself. When you can say, I forgive you, that is freeing. But you don't have to do it for their sake. No. You bring yourself closure and you give forgiveness for your own sake. It's the only way to kickstart that healing process. There's betrayal here in this family. Deceit, lies. It landed right here. And somebody's feeling insecure because they do have something to hide. They know that they were not in their best energy. And you can prove it. This says evidence of cheating, but it's just the proof card, okay? And it blew my mind because this one was already out. You're speaking your truth. Okay, so now, yeah, look, drastic, cut off. Okay, I feel like that's what happened here. You had to cut this parent off in order to heal yourself. And usually we go through some kind of traumatic event that brings all this to light. Something has to open your eyes. I know what mine was. I'm not at liberty to discuss it at this time, but I will. Once everything is all taken care of, I will discuss it. So I pulled from this Archetypes deck, the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck, and the first card out was this one, the Bardo. And I was like, what the hell is that? It don't look good, but it also looks like an eyeball. That looks like clarity about some fuck shit with all them skulls around. Okay. It says, it is said that the Bardo is a place between this life and the next, a liminal realm through which souls pass. Envisioning this inherently mysterious space creates the potential for us to rise above the concerns of this world and see our relationships through a cosmic and timeless lens. Eyeball. We may receive messages from those who are no longer with us or see visions of lives not yet lived. In the Bardo, there is a potential to forgive the unforgivable, to say the unsaid, to see the unseen, to love the unloved, to let go of all the things that cause us pain. The Bardo suspends us in its spaciousness for just long enough to open us to higher wisdom. Its energy does not belong to Earth as we know it, but rather to the cosmic network of which we are a single thread. To forgive the unforgivable. Forgiving your parents for the unforgivable. Abandonment is never okay. Okay, and so then out next was the womb. Everything has an origin story. The womb archetype asks us to contemplate the beginning beyond the beginning, the mother beyond the mother, in a world that often negates the power and necessity of feminine principles. This card returns us to the warmth, tenderness, and sacred intelligence from which we came. It is a card of receiving, not achieving. of accepting love from the mother of us all. She is the life-giving force that forgives and cherishes even the most wounded and disparate soul. No matter how lost you are, the womb awaits your return to help you heal and grow. This card is a call to keep things simple, to return, to be reborn in the name of love. The womb is everywhere. It is beyond gender, beyond time. We are within it as it is within us. And that's right. Okay, the forgiveness, the breaking of generational curses, forgiving the unforgivable. That space in between. And then you enter the womb, where you're protected, where you can heal, where you can be rebirthed, where you can grow into your fullest potential. Okay? And then we have, oh, that was the bottom. Hold on, let me find the other one. Did I have 4? I thought I had 4. Nope, I only had 3. Okay. Oh, nope, I did have 4. I knew I had 4. The prayer. So, there's that space in between where all this happens. The bardo. The expression of self, the forgiveness, and the moving on. And then comes healing, protection, and then we have prayer. What is prayer? When we are in a state of prayer, and when are we not? To whom or what do we pray? Archetypically, the practice of prayer has been with us since the dawn of time as a remedy for the omnipresent self-centered thinking that spins us toward illusion. Prayer leads us beyond our ego as we move from our little story to the big one. Some say we are in a state of prayer any time that we are not in the center of our own thoughts. Others say prayer is a natural result of gratitude. Perhaps it is simply surrender or service. Whatever prayer is for you. This card reminds us of its importance. Get quiet, get low, get humble, and get soft. Bow and touch the ground as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it is time. Nothing else will do. Prayer will see you through all of this, and it will heal you. Find healing in praying. Prayer to Source, prayer to the divine, prayer to Spirit, prayer to God, prayer to Buddha, whoever you pray to. Just pray. Okay, and then we had the poet. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. They must seek out truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. And that's exactly what you did. You exposed, you brought light into the darkness. This unique capacity resides within us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. That's right. That's right. When the poet is in its light, they're clairvoyant, wise, and timeless. You have a truth. And your parent didn't want to hear your truth. Just because they didn't like it because it casts them in a bad light. And so it must be your fault. Okay? That's going to require healing. Okay? I'm 40 years old. And my dad has not been present in my life most of my life. That 6 years that I lived under his roof was the most consistent that I had my father in my life. And even then, never saw him. Certainly didn't have a personal close bond with him. My father never attempted to ever try and form a bond with me. And so now, it's time. It's time. It's time. And then, they're going to be the ones recalling. So, when I pulled my tarot out, I got the Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles. And then that's when Spirit said, stop. This is a message. This needs to go out. So let's go ahead and keep pulling some cards. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, tell me more about this situation, please. Yeah, look, we got the Hanged Man. Stagnant, stuck, having to see something from a different perspective. This situation has been stagnant and stuck like this in this energy for way too long. It's time to cut yourself down, collective. Landed right on the Emperor. Nine of Swords, sorry. 9 of Swords. This father is stressing this relationship with this child now. Or they're about to be. They're about to be kept up at night. This father's about to be losing some fucking sleep. What else? Page of Pentacles. Here you are, grounded, okay, staying centered, grounding yourself. You found your key to freedom through grounding. You found your key. You found your key to free yourself. Yeah. You delivered some painful news today. Or recently. Maybe it was yesterday. Maybe this is coming. But whatever this is, it says today. You delivered this news today. You stayed grounded and calm. And while it was a painful message, you delivered it from a state of centeredness and groundedness. What else? Yeah, Page of Cups. What is that? This Page of Cups looks like they're trying to touch something that might try and bite them. Looks like a giant crab or something. Ooh, yeah, okay. This Emperor could be a giant crab. Moody. And this person could clap back when you try to send this message. Giant crab. This person's a giant crab. They're moody as fuck. And they're stubborn. Okay, represses their emotions. Hides it. Does not show any emotion at all. We have the Four of Wands. Definitely a family dynamic here. Tell me about this. Yeah, look. Four Cups. Sulking, unhappy about this family dynamic and what's happening here. What else? There's the Three of Swords. You learned your lessons. You've transmuted your pain and you're trying to heal. You've learned. There's the Lovers. Okay. Definitely a bond here, a close bond. Close bond. Okay, soulmate. A soulmate doesn't just mean love. Lovers doesn't just mean love. What that means is you have a soul tie to this person. It could very well be a parent. It's just familiar. Okay? Could definitely be familial. Yeah, look, Eight of Swords. You freed yourself from this mental prison, and what you did was you passed it to them. Okay, you were in this mental prison, confined for too long. You're freeing yourself, and now this person gets to live in it. You're a free bird. Yeah, look, 10 of Cups. You just want happiness. You're freeing yourself. You've learned your lessons. And you told this person so. You told this parent. Yeah, look, the Fool reversed. This person feels like a jackass. They were foolish to think that abandoning you would have no effect on you. That's foolish. Yeah, look at them. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups. All up in their feels. Okay. We have the Star and the Sun, and then the Four of Pentacles. Your parent could have given you the sun and the stars and the moon. Okay? They could have. They had that choice too. They chose not to. They chose to be a miser. They chose to not share their love. They chose to not bring happiness to you, to this relationship, to this family. They chose to not give you guidance, to not bring you hope, to leave you floundering with no guidance. That's what they chose. Okay. A parent is supposed to be the child's sun, moon, and stars. This parent chose to not do that. This parent is closed up emotionally, closed up financially, just closed up in general. Nine of Pentacles with the strength and the world. You want wish fulfillment, and that's giving you the strength to close out this cycle. And look at that. There's a baby in a womb. You see clearly now. We have Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles. And then the Three of Pentacles and the Moon. Yeah, letting go. And then the Three of Swords. Okay. And then to the King of Pentacles. Look at this. He's going to be thinking about this. You literally just passed the pain on. You freed yourself and put it on the person that's responsible for it. Let's go ahead and get some after tarot on this. When you can speak your truth and then forgive, and that will set you free. And then you can continue. You can start your healing journey for your abandonment issues, because abandonment issues can and do affect your love life. It makes you cling on to relationships, situationships, and people that are not good for you. And you always end up hurt in the end. And if this parent thinks that abandoning you has nothing to do with that, they got a lesson to learn. Yeah, look, there's the Lovers again. Okay. Okay. This should have been a very deep, close bond. It should have been. This person, this parent, didn't see it that way. Brought you into this world just to abandon you. What the fuck is that? And they expect that they think that's not going to affect you? Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Spirit, tell me about this Nine of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Wands. They had an opportunity and they didn't take it. Ooh, this person, this emperor, this father, is going to end up wanting a new beginning. That could be what this Page of Cups is here for. This Ace of Wands, the hand is holding the chameleon. Okay, that tells me that you need to be adaptable. Adapt to your surroundings. Things are changing. You're going to have to adapt. What else? Adjustments will be required here. Yeah, look. The Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. You've made the decision. You turned your back on this. You're not putting in any more effort. You're not putting the work in no more. Okay? Like I said, you were probably the one that was initiating any kind of contact or trying to maintain some kind of relationship with this parent. You've decided to turn your back and let it go. Find balance. You're not putting in any more effort here. No, you're not. What else? We have the Six of Wands. Winning the battle. Victory. Success. Okay. You just want to carry on with your life and drop this. Okay. You do. Returning from the war. Yeah, look. There you are. Single, beautiful, independent, and hella abundant on your own. This parent didn't give you any guidance on how to do this. You had to learn this all on your own. Look at this. What is this abandoned glove down here? Okay, abandoned. There's a little tiny snail down here too. This has been a long time coming, addressing these abandonment issues. The moon. Yep. Deep-seated, hidden feelings coming to light. Deep-seated, okay? The moon card has 2 towers. One of them about to come down. Tell me about this 8 of Swords. Yeah, look, what did I just say? Illumination. The truth will be seen. What's been hidden will be brought to light. And look at these 2 kids. Inner child happiness. Your inner child, you're soothing your inner child by making and healing that abandonment. And once you heal your inner child abandonment wounds, you will have more successful relationships. This is coming out. I just said one of these towers is going to come down. This looks like the High Priestess to me. You are highly intuitive. And you're calling this shit out. This parent thinks they're so big and smart until you come out with the truth and reveal and speak your truth, because you just want happiness. We've already seen the sun down here in this deck. Your parent could have given you the sun, moon, and stars. They chose not to. So you got to go get it on your own. When you have a parent that is not emotionally disconnected from you, you have to come to terms with the fact that they are never going to be able to provide you with what you're looking for. You have to heal that and go find it on your own. Yeah, look, 7 of Cups. Smoke and mirrors, confusion, overwhelm. This mess, oh yeah, this could overwhelm this parent, which if they are the type that runs away at the first sniff of conflict, crickets. This person, ooh, yeah, this person is going to be overwhelmed by the truth. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands with the King of Wands. Taking action to express yourself. Standing in your power. Taking action to take your truth back. This Ace of Wands right here is your truth. Your dreams, your passions, your hopes, your goals. You know that you have to release this in order to pursue a healthy love connection. Yep, there you are. There you are. Maintaining your energy. I told you you were calm. This Empress came out in the upright. You're already happy. You just needed this closure so that you could heal your heart. This didn't change your energy. No, it didn't. You didn't come out of your energy. You stayed centered, grounded. You are still demonstrating love through separation. You know why? Because you're forgiving this person. For your own sake, you're bringing yourself closure. You know that forgiveness has to happen in order for healing to start. This Empress has been through much pain, and she heals it. She doesn't run away from her pain. She tackles it head on. Yeah, look. Nine of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. This parent's about to be stressed the fuck out because they had a golden opportunity to build a relationship that could have been magical. Okay? An unbreakable bond. But they chose to be elusive and abandon you. They're gonna be fighting them demons for the rest of their days. Nine of Swords is out here twice. While you are going to take this as a lesson from the divine, and you're going to be leading with your magic, because now you know that no matter what happens, you're never going to come out of this energy. You don't need anybody. That's your magic. That's the magic scarab beetle right there. And this parent is going to be left fighting their demons. It rests on their conscience now. It's on them. You freed yourself. Yeah, look. Bottom of the deck. Temperance. Healing. Cleansing. Knowing that you're protected by the divine. Yeah, look what's coming up for this person. This person's about to be sat the fuck down because they were a miser. Where's it at? Yeah, this guy right here. About to learn a hard fucking lesson about death, and is about to sneak up on this person and send this person through a wild transformational ride. They had it to give, but didn't. And they're going to be all up in their feels about it. And they're going to be fighting demons until they can correct this. And you're just going to separate, move away from this connection, this relationship, this family dynamic. Yep. Temperance, cleansing out this drama, this chaos. Seven of Wands, you're standing your ground, speaking your truth. And you don't give a damn who doesn't like it. because you're getting your messages from Spirit. Four of Cups. Here's the Ace of Swords right there. The truth. The truth comes out always. The truth will always win. The truth will always come out. The sun will always come out in the morning and expose what was done in the dark. It will expose hidden feelings. Let's go ahead and get an animal spirit for some guidance here. Okay, we got Peacock Spirit, let it shine. Okay, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. That's right. Standing in your truth. I know I'm a terrible singer, you guys. I apologize, but it just comes out. It comes to me. Yeah, look at this. This 46 breaks down to a 10, closing out a cycle. Look at that heart, that light beaming. And always remember, you are never alone with the Otter Spirit. Your angels and guides are always around you. Always. Always, always. And then we have the Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around you. You just got to listen. Sing your song. Speak your truth. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Beaver and Wombat. Lay a solid foundation. Be at home. Okay? Focus on your own family, on your own kids. Keep focusing on you. Being all empressy and stuff, okay? Whether you're masculine or feminine, don't matter. Let's go ahead and get some opals. And then we'll close. Ooh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm hearing Kipper. Spirit has a message in the Kipper. All right. What is it, Spirit? Whoa. Ooh, we have mature woman and thief at the bottom of the deck. Could be your dad's wife. Okay, what's the message? She could be a thief of happiness, I'm hearing. A thief of joy. Yep, there she is. Oh, okay, what else? Okay, working on something. There you are. Okay, this could be you. You've matured. You're working hard. And look at that. You're going to be successful. When you heal self, that is when prosperity begins. You got to do the work. You got to do the work. That's right. There's the mature man. Okay, so this could definitely be your father and his wife. And then here's you. Working hard for success without them. Okay, we have courthouse, but we have a main female that's on a pathway. This is giving me the court of law. Okay, I think this is spiritual court. I do. Spiritual law. Getting brought down. Showing this main female the pathway. With hard work comes success. You're going to be just fine. This is a divine intervention. It is. It is. And I saw that card. I can't remember. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Yep. That courthouse is the divine intervention. And we have a community there, but we have great fortune there. Yep, look, toil and labor. You're working hard, working hard. It's going to take a lot of hard work to heal this, but you're following the right path. You're on your path. You're on your path to your truth. You could get some kind of gift from some kind of will or something here. Just take it as it resonates. Okay, let's get some healing messages from Spirit. Believe in better outcomes. Life delivers us what we expect from it. Ask yourself, what is the best that could happen? Expect good things so life can rise up to meet you. Keep your energy high. Okay? They expect you to fail. Open heart. Your heart is safe. When you can forgive when you can forgive the unforgivable, you open your heart. Put down your defenses. Let go of fear of vulnerability. Open your heart to receive the love of others. You allow yourself to have new and healthy experiences. That's right. When you heal and you can forgive the unforgivable, that's when you can keep your heart open to a healthy connection. And look, I just noticed this. There's a butterfly in the middle of this one. Transformation. A rebirth. Wonder. Be open and curious. Open yourself to wonderment and a feeling of awe in a space of open and childlike curiosity. Miracles happen and solutions to challenges emerge. Healing those inner child wounds. Bottom of the deck. Okay, wait for the right time. It's all about timing. Timing is important to consider right now. Trust that your instincts and intuition will show you when it is right or wrong time to take action. Then this one says, go for it. You are ready. If you are waiting for a sign to make a move, this is it. You are supported in taking the next steps towards your goal. Focus on positive outcomes. That's right. Just because they're a parent or some kind of family member does not mean you need to keep them in your life. It's only going to hold you back. You need to be able to release it and heal it. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave this one here. I know it was heavy. It's not going to resonate for everybody, but it had to get out. Okay? This is personal for me, and it's going to be personal for you. But this is out here today because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one in the world going through this. So I'm focusing on healing and forgiving so that I can heal myself. And then the next relationship that I enter into, I'll be stepping accordingly. Okay? No more codependency, no more toxic, no more. I'm staying single until I'm healed. Period. I'm bringing lessons to my next one, not baggage. So, with all that said, I wish you the best. I know this is not an easy journey. You can send me an email if you need support. Okay? I'm currently experiencing this as well. So if you need some kind, if you need help or someone to relate to, I'm here. You can send me an email, or you can book a personal reading with me as well. Send me an email at thenorthernlightseer@gmail.com. I very, very much appreciate you guys being here and watching today. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. Peace, love, and light.